Hi, and welcome to my next episode of Vlogmas for 2025. Look, I finally got all the packaging off this big parcel from my friend Katka in Slovakia, and you know, the label said it was like 2.6 kilos or something like that. I think it's 1 kilo of gifts and 1.6 kilo of wrapping. She taped and wrapped this thing up like its life was you know, gone and she had to bury the evidence. Look, this is a mighty box of gifts, and she's gone and put in some of it in Slovak language and some in English. Well, she speaks both, I don't. So I know part of this is birthday gift and part is Christmas, but you know, which part she said doesn't really matter. So lovely, handmade with love. Ooh. I'm going to have a look at what's happening here. Wonder what this is. I'm very excited. Oh, wow. Oh, that's just gorgeous. I better keep the paper only because I have to look up what that spelling, what that word means, the two words mean. I can't pronounce them. So what's this? This looks like a very nice project bag, and she knows that I love owls. I actually had a fabric. She's got a fabric at her place. I think it's her. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I had the exact same fabric. It's very similar to this, same company, same sort of vibe, just slightly different to that. Well, anyway, or the same, I don't know. This is awesome. Just perfect colors. I'm very spoiled. Very, very spoiled. Oh, there's something inside. What has she given me? This bag has, I've got to go through everything. It has pocket inside. This is going to be perfect for knitting Vlogmas. This is so stunning. This is these are my colors. Look at this gorgeous thing. What has she got me? Oh, I think it's a little shrug. Oh, very nice. Let me get this on. And it suits the colors I'm wearing right now. I don't know if I've got it upside down or up the right way. Oh, it's so smooth and cozy. Oh, beautiful. And look at it with this. Perfect. It'll go with everything, and it'll just keep my arms and everything warm on those in-between days or nights. I love it. I'm going to leave that on. Thank you, Katerina. I will be speaking, but well, that would have been a gift all on its own. So that's just made my day. I feel a bit teary, actually. I love, you know, when you know each other so well, you just never fail. You just never fail to surprise each other. And she definitely always surprises me. Oh, my stars. What on earth have we got here? That one's got English written on it, so I can let that one go. I knew what that said. It said Happy Christmas or Merry Christmas. Oh, wow, this is really nice. So, it's Decida is the name on the front, but it's 90% merino superwash and 10%, I'd say nylon or maybe even linen. I don't know, Len, I don't know what that means. I will ask her. 100 grams, 366 meters, which is about 380 or so, 390 yards. Wow, I love the colors. There's like olives and purples and brown, very autumnal. I really like that. That's going to make something very nice to wear for sure. I'm going to open the lot. I'm not going to do this. So, Vesele Vienna. I'm just guessing it means Merry Christmas. I can't imagine what it says. Ooh, what's this one? Oh, these are really pretty too. Compot, Atelier, Vetova. I don't know. I'll have to ask her. So the yarn label is this. Some of you may be able to read that and know what it means. I think it's from the Czech Republic. Yeah, looks like it's from the Czech Republic. And that, Instagram is Atelier Compot, and Facebook also. So Atelier, Atelier. Compot, Kompot. So that, I'm going to say, I'm guessing that's the dyer. Well, not guessing. It sounds like that's going to be the dyer. Oh, these are just beautiful. Just gorgeous. Have a look at those colours. I hope I can get it right. So that's really, really cool. Now, this little thing here, I don't know if it's gonna be tea. It might be. It's got cups and bakes and snowmen, could be chocolates. I can't tell by, oh, hang on. Yeah, I think it's maybe herbal tea. Yeah, I think that's what it is. But I'm okay whatever it is, but I think that's what it's going to be. I'm really spoiled. This is very exciting for me. I'm not necessarily, you know, need to get presents off people, but when somebody gets it right, yeah, tea. When somebody gets you, it's just the best. So I'm going to have to look this up, but familiar mix. So Slovenska Republika. I'm going to have to find out, look that up and see what what flavour it is. Oh, it might be, no, it's not. I don't think it's a mix. I think they're maybe all the same. It might be a Christmas mix or something. Yeah, they look the same. Smells really nice. Whatever it is, it smells nice. So I'll enjoy a cup of herbal tea. Look, another package. There's another one in there as well. Look, that's the wording. I'm guessing that's going to be back to front for you, maybe? Yeah, sorry. I like your little drawings, Catherine. Wow, what's this? You're too much yarn. You've really spoiled me. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's the same brand or same type of yarn as this one. And Kalimbas. I don't know if you can see that just there is it's probably back to front, sorry. It's merino sock and, oh, it's a little bit thinner, like a little bit lighter than 4-ply or fingering weight because it's got 510 meters for the 100 grams and 2 to 3 millimeter knitting needles. Oh, can't believe it. It's just, I mean, what's that? 2, 4, 6, 9, 10, 11 bloody skeins of yarn. A lovely little, this is just so soft. It's really nice. It's perfect. Perfect. Knitted beautifully, of course. And so soft. Really, really nice. Fits divinely. Very spoiled. Oh, what's this one? Oh, you didn't. I think this is the same tea advent, I think. Hang on, let me have a look. I recognise the box from Katarina's Vlogmas, so I'm gonna get the scissors because it's a little bit, there's stickers, little, yeah, tapes or little stickers, which are really cute. I'm not sure if that was from Katarina or from the maker. They're all the same on all of the, it's a yarn. I can't believe you did this. I'm going to open it day by day. I think for everybody else, I just got a sneak peek and I'm just very excited. I'm speechless really. Very spoiled, like rotten. Spoiled rotten would be the word. And I've got a lot of knitting to do this coming 12 months. Oh, thank you so much. I will thank you in person, of course. That was just, yeah, I don't know what to say. It's a lot. It's a lot. You've really spoilt me. You're naughty, but you've really spoilt me. Everything is delightful. Everything. My favourite everything. What can I say? Wow. I'm going to pause for a second to get some more advents to open. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. And this advent is the Louie and Lola advent. And I'm going to show, I've got it on ribbon, so I've got day 1 there. I can you know, use these labels. I'm putting them back in the bags, and because putting them on the ribbon will keep them in order, and that way I get to keep the bags and the tags nice and lovely. So I don't know, I'm going to open, because it's a 12-day advent, you open every other day. So I'm opening up the 4th of December now, because I'm not doing a Vlogmas every day. So this is bag 2 or day 2. Wow, look at that gorgeous pink. Wow. Just stunning, and it'll go really nice next to this one. So beautiful. I'm looking forward to that. There is the pattern is with it, but I'm not knitting this straight away, and I really want to be careful not to, it's a paid for pattern, so I don't want to be showing that everything on the internet, but I will maybe in a few days show a couple of the little pics. This looks really fantastic. That was really nice, really pretty. It's going to be a very bright wrap or shawl I knit with this one. I'm guessing it's okay to mention what the pattern is. It's a paid for pattern, and I'm pretty sure it is on Ravelry. I'll just do a quick search on my computer whilst I'm sitting here, because, oops, because chances are high it is there already. So let me just have a look for it. It's by Sana & Co, and it's there, but it's a paid for pattern. It's $10 Australian. It's called the Tarkine, Tarkine. I'm not good with links yet, but if I can work that out, I'll pop it in the description, or I'll get my daughter to help me out tomorrow, because she's out now, but she's not at home. She's out where she is. Yeah. So it looks pretty good. I'm just gonna look and see. So the pattern's being released in the 12 parts. So those are the envelopes, and you know, day 2 and every other day till December 24. And there's a knit along group on Facebook. So you have to be, you know, you have to have purchased to participate in that. And it's going to take, you know, a clue a week to knit. If you want to, you can do it however you like, of course. So I'm really looking forward to that. Now let's open day 3. I've already, where did I put the label? I put this on top of it. That's what it is. This is a beautiful Australian bird, the cockatoo. And I didn't show you what day 2 was. So that's a platypus. It's a drawing of a platypus, clearly, but that's a platypus. You can look them up. Really fascinating animals. They're one of the world's 2 monotremes. The other one's the echidna. Both of them are Australian. So a monotreme's an egg-laying mammal. It's got fur. It feeds its young milk, but the young hatches out of an egg. So really interesting. They have a very poisonous spurs in their hind legs. Not deadly to humans, but I'm pretty sure it makes you pretty sick. I've not ever touched one. I've seen them in the wild. I've also seen them in zoos and things, but I've not touched them, so I can't tell you what that feels like, but I'm pretty sure it'd be painful. There's the 3 days, day 1, 2, and 3. Fantastic. This is just stunning. I have opened one of the gifts, but if people have not gotten to that gift yet, I don't want to spoil it. So these will be put with that gift. Yeah, I'm going to get the next advent. Okay, so it's day 6, still filming, but I'm going to catch up on the Polka Dot Creek advent. So it's a coffee advent, and we have the sticky toffee pudding and the pistachio pudding for day 1 and 2. And I'm actually going to share 3, 4, 5, and 6 to catch up, because I opened the bag gift and the little coffee needle point protectors on day 1, but I'd like to catch up the yarn now because this is a bit of fun. It's a 12-day advent, and they are they are actually 20 gram minis. I thought they were 10 gram minis. So here we go. This one is red velvet cupcake for day 3. Stunning. And it does look like a red velvet cupcake because here often have that white sort of cream cheese frosting on them. This is day 4, and this one is a cranberry orange biscotti, which is just another one that I think looks really, really gorgeous. And day 5 is a sugar plum macaron. My daughter is a macaron lover. I like them, they're okay, but I don't go out of my way to buy them. They're not my favorite. This one's come apart a little bit. Not my favorite bake, but they're very popular. So, and day 6 is the spiked eggnog, which is very pretty. It's got lots of different, spicy colors in there, which is really nice. So that is the Polka Dot Creek coffee advent. Just let me get the numbers right. I put the numbers on the labels so that I couldn't mess it up, but I could still mess it up. I'm not counting that out. And this one is number 5. And I'll hold it up for you so you can see them all and enjoy them. So I've put one of them through the wrong part. That one there, it's standing rather tall in the saddle. So there's the yarns together. Looks like a lovely dish of bakes when you go to have a coffee and you get to select, those little tiny bakes that come on the platters and things at a high tea or something, which is really nice. So all still in this gorgeous little sock bag, or small project bag, because you could put a beanie, or I could even knit something like this and keep it in this bag, or a hat. And I do have a couple of hat projects I'm planning to knit, so that'll work really well for them as well. Okay, I'm just going to, now we've got the Obsession Yarns Synchronicity advent. I'm going to open day 4, 5 and 6, and also I'm going to open one of the extra gifts in there. These are, beautifully wrapped. Obsession Yarns never fails. Well, I've had them twice, but I've also, oh wow, not disappointed with this one either. Wow. I'm just going to undo it because it's got a really sparkly purple button and it's right on theme, and look what's there. I think this is like a little, so we've got up here, we've got some, I needed one of these bent ones. My one got lost. So it's got the darning needles. There's a purple shiny one and a silvery one. You've got this stitch holder, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4 gorgeous little like planets with celestial beings there. There's a tape, measure, just a small, just for doing quick measurements, or it's a 10 centimeters, so you could do maybe, check your gauge and that sort of thing. There's little pockets. These are actually pockets. It's quite dark yarn, but I can get my finger there. So there's 3 little pockets, 3 or 4, 3 little pockets there, different sizes. This is a pocket. The pink is a pocket as well, but also so you can put pins and things through. And here is, it says on here, crystal cut stitchery. So I'm guessing that's who made this bag. So there's a nice little star, and that's got the name of the company on it. And there's a pocket, a zip pocket there. I'm not sure there's one on, no, not on the other end. Oh, this is just great. I will definitely be using that. Definitely be using that without, it's purple as well. I'm having a purple, all my ribbon's purple as well, but you'll always find purple ribbon here. All right, day 4, are we ready? This is really, really pretty green. I actually don't have all the names of the colors handy. It's possible they're on the website or somewhere, maybe on her Instagram or something. I'm not sure. Ravelry group. I will check it all out. I just haven't as yet. So that was day 4. So we're getting a real look at these stunning colors together. They look really, really lovely. Really impressed with the colors and the yarn. Oh, this is beautiful. This is gorgeous. Look at this. the purples and the greens, and we're starting to get into another section of this gorgeous picture. As you can see, the colours coming through. Makes sense, doesn't it, when you look at the inspiration pick. And that was day 5's yarn, and so I'm going to open day 6. This is too exciting, that's for sure. Too exciting. I don't know, mate, is that the right way? I can't tell which way you're seeing this video. So there you go, that's day 5. And oh, day 6 is a very stunning yarn as well. This is probably more teal. Look at that. Just stunning, and it really is making the inspiration picture come to life in yarn. Like, it's just stunning. Oh, can't believe it. So look at all those colours. I'll pull it back a little bit. They're looking really, sorry, I've got a purple. I'm also wearing purple, so just gorgeous. They're greens, but they, you know, have got the purples and that in them as well. What a day. What a day. I'm not even finished. So, you know, I've spoilt myself. So I was thinking, you know, why so many? And as I said in the first episode of my Vlogmas, turned 60 a week ago, yesterday, a week ago. And so I bought, you know, one for Easter, because that's when they started coming out, March, April, one for Easter, one for Mother's Day, one for my daughter's birthday, because that's when I became a mum, one for spring, one for my birthday, one for Christmas, one just because. Oh, June, I missed June. June was King Charles' birthday, since we're in the Commonwealth, I thought, and we have a King Charles Cavalier, not named after the current King Charles, I must say. So, but yeah, anyway, so that's why so many gifts. I've really spoilt myself, and I think, you know, you don't need permission to spoil yourself. It's not like this every year, but it is this year, and I'm really loving all of the advents. I'll get another one. So now I've got Craft House Magic, her Dragon Trove advent, and it's got this fantastic sized, great for the project. She's got a shawl, and it's on sale as well in, yeah, I'm going to say Ravelry. I haven't looked it up. I said I would yesterday, but I haven't. So I'm hoping you can see it left to right. So that was the thank you skein, and I'm pretty sure that is 10 grams. And these are the daily first 3 colours with this gorgeous dragon progress marker. And I'm going to open up day number 4. Just pretty. Another pink, and this it's Never Ending Story, I think. Yeah, Never Ending Story, I think, is where it's all coming from. This is Firebolt, inspired by Firebolt. So I'm going to put that on the yarny ribbon to make sure I don't mess up the order. And day 5. Sorry about the crinkles. It's still better than day 1. Oh, what's this? Oh, I know what this is. This is to make a dragon tree decoration, and there's some purple ribbon and this really burgundy purple felt, and the pattern was emailed to us. So I have the pattern, and this is today's day 5, which was yesterday, the Great Protector for day 5. Beautiful. You can really see all these yarns working beautifully together. It's why I bought this one as well. As I said, I follow Craft House Magic online. I've not bought her products before, but I've wanted to. I've seen her monthly, you know, dye and various, you know, other things she's done, and just love the way she puts colours together. It's really, really pretty. Definitely enjoying this one too. And day 6, which is the last one I'm opening for today, for this I just want to make sure, because sometimes she puts stickers in and I don't always see them. Day 6 is Maleficent. Wow, purple speckles, and still on the, you know, the fading. I'll just put it on there and hold them up. Fading colours, or, you know, nice. They work really nicely together. I'm really going to enjoy knitting this, that's for sure. So there's the them all together, looking fantastic. I think I need to move the marker so that it can be seen on the outside, but fantastic. I'm really feeling spoiled. I've got a lot of fantastic knitting coming up. Now I do have another advent. Let me just, I've put paper on top of it, so I'm just going to rectify that without making the stitches come off the needles, because I probably should have organised a tub for everything, which now I've said that, I can always do that for day 7, 8, 9. Let's see. And I'll just get that under there, and that's perfect. Maybe not perfect. Let me see if I can get it off something else it's stuck on. Okay. So this is the Nicole C. Mendez Stripe a Day or Advent sock, and I have done the toes, both the toes. I'm knitting them 2 at a time now. So I've actually done both of the toes, and I've done day 1 stripe, and I'm on day 2 stripe. I will get that finished shortly. Once I've done this, I'm going to go and sit with our dog, who's you know, medicated. I'll go and sit with our dog. He loves when I sit with him over there on the lounge, or by the lounge, and I'm going to knit and catch up the stripes. I did cake up the yarns and halve the yarns. This is actually in one of my gifts from last year's Christmas gift swap with my friend Katarina Katka. Her husband made this with 3D printing, and it's her YouTube channel has changed name, but it's still there. It's still in the same spot. So she's now Perpletny Studio, knitting studio, whereas it was the School of Handcrafts. And yeah, so that's a real, and I put, when I've got a couple of cakes, I put them there, they hold each other, or I also have, you know, wound balls of yarn as well. So that's a really cute knit. I'm really enjoying these colours as well. And there's a real mixture of colours. So I was going to hide them and just let one colour come out at a time, but anyway, it didn't work out. So I do have, and I'm not showing it in this video because it's not knitting, it's sewing. I have a quilting advent that I'm sharing. We both have the same one. Another friend of mine who's a quilter, a sewer, really good sewer, and or sewist, some people call it. I call it sewer because that's what I've grown up with, and that's every other day as well. But I might put that on, you know, January or something like that, to share that, maybe as I'm sewing it, because I'm not starting to sew that yet. Well, that's all of the advent openings for today, and I'll keep it short because my first video was quite long, and that's okay, you know, we're allowed to mix it up. Another tradition that I have to share is that each year, I'm just going to grab it. I've got one length here, the other one is still packed in something. So when I was, these are crocheted, not knitted, but I do knit them as well. So this is a crocheted paper chain. So what I did for a while was, you know, any leftovers, not any leftovers, some of the leftovers, I would crochet a link and just add them, you know, a few each year, not necessarily all of the leftovers, a few each year, and then this would help decorate our tree, or depends, hung on the windows. So at the moment it's on the table behind me, and I do have a longer one of these, and I'm about to keep going with this and start another one for this house. So this year's leftovers and moving forward, and I'll probably knit them this time, they're quicker when I crochet. It's just a bit faster and very mindless. I think I had something like, I will look it up. I think I had something like 29 or 30 chain, and just did there's two different, there's the UK and the American. So the UK is the one that I grew up crocheting. So it is a treble, but in the US it's a double crochet. And I did 1, 2, 3 rounds. That's all I did. You could change it and do whatever. But once I did the chain, I put the chain through. So say if I'm going to do one now, I would do the chain, put the chain end through and link them, and then just crochet, and it would be linked. Just crochet in the round, and it turns out really well. And when I found that, there were other things, other surprises. And I said we used to have my daughter decorate the tree. Here is her very first, it's part of it fell off, but here's her very first Christmas tree decoration gift. And this was from my godmother. It's got in gold tints, gold glitter, 2005, and her name on there as well. Her name's Ruby, and this is she's a sewer, my godmother, and this has got little koala Christmas fabrics and, you know, styrofoam ball. So I have to reattach some yarn to that, or just pop it. We don't have a tree, so it's sitting on the table behind me. And so I found that, and Ruby will be quite pleased when I tell her we've still got it. So some of her ornaments didn't survive storage or travel, and they were really lovely gifts that she'd received. So we might look for those. Somebody might be selling them on eBay or something, or, you know, eBay. Haven't used eBay in a long time. You know, Facebook marketplace, or local buy swap sell or something. So that's it for today. That's oh, and the other thing I wanted to start sharing is some tiny Tassie tidbits. So there's a lot of things in Australia, all over Australia, including Tasmania, that you know, I learn all the time. You know, you're talking to people and they'll say something. There's a lot that I already have learnt in my few years of living life in Australia. I've lived from the top end to Tassie and lots of places in between. And I was just talking about that with a gentleman yesterday. I was getting transport to see my surgeon follow up, and we were talking about that because he had lived in, he'd been or lived in the Territory in Queensland anyway. So one of the things about Tasmania is that it is the smallest state of Australia. It is not linked. It is, you have to come across water to get here. It's a few hundred, I can't remember the exact kilometres, whether it's 300 k's, something like that, 400 k's to get to the mainland. You can travel by ferry or plane. I mean, if you're a good swimmer, but it's some of the roughest waters around. We have we have the cleanest air in the world, and that's mostly got a lot to do with the winds and that coming across the Southern Ocean, I think it is. And so, you know, there's no pollution, and it's a small population here anyway, about just over 500,000. And so, and we're very close to Antarctica. It's really clean air, which means that you've got to take care when you're out in the sun. We have a very high UV index, and skin cancer can be quite prevalent here. So that's something that I didn't know, because you think of skin cancer, well, you think of the UV and all that sort of protection in the hotter states, and definitely in the northern part of Australia. I mean, all of Australia really, and this just proves it, because Tassie's very mild compared to the rest of the country, but the sun has a real bite to it. There's no pollution stopping those UV rays from getting to you. So you have to, you have to take care when you're here. Now, the locals would know that. I wasn't born in Tasmania. I've been living here a couple of years. My brother was living here for a fair while. We both came here, not together, 2 years he came down with a school excursion, interestingly, in year 9, and fell in love with Tassie. And 2 years later, I came down and did with a friend, and we did a lap of Tassie, went around Tasmania and just fell in love with the place. Have visited, a number of times. So that was over 40, showing my age. Well, I told you my age, so anyway, 43 years ago or something, I first came to Tassie, and I've been back a few times, and just knew that I would want to come and live here. One, because it's just stunning. I mean, every state in Australia has some stunningness about it. And Tassie doesn't disappoint, that's for sure. But because it's not as populated, but it's also great temperature for me. I can wear my knits and not suffer. So it's really, really good for a knitter to live here, that's for sure. Anyway, there's more to tell you, but that's some of the things about Tasmania that I thought I would mention. We also, in Tassie, are known for very, very fine merino wool, and it's well sought after. I have a friend a knitting friend on the knitting group that I'm in, Love in Stitches, and hi Barb, in case you get around to watching this. She lives in Italy, and she said it's Tasmanian wool's a prized wool there, so I'm sure it is other places as well. I knit with predominantly merino that's from Australia. However, I get gifts, and I do buy other yarn. We do supply 45% of the world's knitting yarn wool, so that's another tidbit. Anyway, I'm getting too long and saying too much. I was going to save just one thing or two things, but you've probably worked out I'm a bit of a chatterbox. So until next episode, have a great day. Enjoy the season. If you're a knitter or crocheter or quilter or any crafter at all, or doing Vlogmas for any other reason, a baker or something like that, have a great Advent season. It is definitely bringing back the joy of Christmas for me these last few years, and I just feel like a child, and I'm definitely spoilt this year. So I'll talk to you next time. See ya.